Distinguished guests, we will now introduce our graduation speaker, Dr. Taimur Baig. Dr. Taimur Baig holds a PhD in economics from the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign. He attended the London School of Economics and Wabash College for his Bachelor of Arts in Economics. Dr. Baig currently heads Global Economics at DBS Group Research. He also advises the bank on risk management and investment strategy. Prior to DBS, Dr. Baig was a principal economist at the Economic Policy Group, Monetary Authority of Singapore, and he has also held positions at Deutsche Bank Singapore and the International Monetary Fund. Dr. Baig has published extensively for both specialists and a general audience on areas including monetary policy, digital currency, financial technology, climate change, demographics, frontier markets, fiscal policy efficacy, and financial market contagion. He is the host of Copy Time, a widely followed podcast series on markets and economies. We will now invite Dr. Baig to address the graduating class. Dr. Baig, please.
Madam Kuok, Chair of the Yale-NUS Governing Board, members of the Yale-NUS Governing Board, President Aaron Thean, Deputy President Academic Affairs and Provost of NUS, Professor Joanne Roberts, President of Yale-NUS College, families, Yale-NUS community, friends, and dear graduates. Most of you were the class of 2020 at high school, in the middle of a once-in-a-generation pandemic which disrupted your graduation. Today, as the Yale-NUS graduating class of 2024, your lives are not disrupted mercifully. But I think it will be tone-deaf of us not to recognize that there are others in this world, in the Middle East, in Ukraine, in the United States, who will not be enjoying a graduation like yours. Graduates, this is a heavy realization as we traverse through life. Moments of celebration and triumph are invariably juxtaposed with sorrow, loss, and sadness elsewhere. At your highest highs and your lowest lows, know that there are others with a very different luck of the draw. Recognizing that life's peaks and valleys are inevitable can be liberating. It underscores the line, nothing lasts forever. I think it also makes us less self-complacent, less territorial and possessive, more humble, and open to experiencing the other, the next. And perhaps, along these lines, more open to experiments. I want to explore the wisdom of experience in the rest of this talk. Experiments can be scientific or social, public or personal. You can experiment with a business plan, a diet, a workout, a critical query, just to see if hearing someone else could make your life or our lives richer just by opening up to their different perspective. I think just the idea of hanging out with students from different majors is an experiment. During my graduate school days, that very experiment led to my life partner. Reaching out to those from different religions, political persuasion, culture, or lifestyle, and seeing if their company and proximity makes our lives richer or more joyous, to me, is an experiment. If our mutual humanity can transcend our differences. These are experiments for the rest of your lives, and they will matter much more now as you enter higher education or jobs. If you're a scientist, your vocation is largely about testing hypotheses through experiments, but surely that's not where it ends. America is an ongoing experiment. Singapore is an experiment. Yale-NUS has been an experiment. Every new idea's worth is tested through experiments. Is it possible to send humans to the moon and back? Let's experiment, let's try. Is it possible to have a thriving, multicultural, multiracial society? Let's experiment, and if it fails, try again. Some pursuits can follow the path of Thomas Edison, noisy and full of stumbles, but at the end, marked by glorious achievements. To paraphrase Edison, he never failed. He just successfully found the numerous ways that experiment would not work. Some experiments can be spectacularly successful over a short period of time, thanks to luck, serendipity, or a stroke of genius. I wish you have those, but I also know for the most of you that will not be the case. My hope is, in fact, that you leave this campus with the grit necessary to follow Edison's path, and don't shy away from your dreams at the first, second, or even the third pitfall. Your exceptionally fortunate time here at Yale-NUS, in my view, has been an experiment of a lifetime. You could have gone to so many other places, but aren't you gratified that you came here? Reflecting on President Roberts' words, this place has hopefully instilled in you the patience, perseverance, and sense of community critically needed to make a difference. This beautiful campus, this dedicated, amazing faculty, these facilities, they have nourished you over the last 4 years. That experiment of liberal arts in the heart of Singapore has been a resounding success. You made that happen. The legacy of this institution will never fade. So let's embrace uncertainty. Let's stand up against the fear of failure. Let's move forward secure in the conviction that your time here has provided you with the values and intellectual mettle to take on the world. We can write down an endless list of woes that afflict our planet. Let them be your problems to solve. With your curiosity, empathy, and knowledge, let the experiments begin. Congratulations, class of 2024.